Good morning, Magic Family. I hope all of you had the best Christmas ever and you are ready to kick off this new year. If you did not see the Christmas special that I did last night, please refer back to the last video. And excuse the dogs barking at the end of it. My roommate was taking the dog that we're dog sitting out, and Stella is not very thrilled about her presence. So, we work with what we got. Tragedies of doing live. No editing. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the better audio quality. I know I am thoroughly enjoying my new microphone that my boys got me. I think today we are going to start off with the Moonology card that I showed this morning, which happened to be the new moon in Capricorn, which, if I'm not mistaken, was yesterday. I can't remember what the new moon was in. Does anybody know what the moon was in yesterday for the new moon? Maybe you can look it up for me. Where did I put my book? Oh, there it is. Looking in the wrong spot. All right, so let's look up new moon in Capricorn in the book. Which, honestly, actually, I think this is the one that came out last week. So your hard work is paying off, right? It's still a theme. Let's get a Affirmator's Love and Relationships card instead. I just realized that was the same card. So we have a lot of repeat cards too, guys. That's been happening quite a bit lately. Oh, we're going to get that one because it jumped out, but jumped back in. And today we are working on independence. Ooh, I don't know if we've got this card yet. So in our love and relationships, we want to embrace total independence. And we see how empowering that is. Even when I'm in a relationship, I can still be independent by meeting my own needs and creating my own happiness. And when I do that, I'm the fullest version of myself. And I have much more of me to give without needing pieces of me in return, right? So we have less needs if we're meeting our needs on our own, which means we're requiring less of our partners and other significant relationships in our life. And because of that, we are then more self-sustaining, right? Which is ultimately what we all want to be trying to accomplish. We don't want to be relying on other people's energy to fill up our own cup, because then we're depleting their cup to fill up our own. What we want to do is be able to fill up our own cup on our own, right? So independence is a good way to start. And then giving is also a good way to continue this one. So today we're going to welcome the idea of give and take in our relationships. And we eagerly practice the give part. And by giving freely, we discover just how much fun giving really is. Giving of our time, care, and attention to someone else actually gives us good feelings, which makes us want to give even more. So wait a sec. Does this selflessness make me look selfish? Be honest. Right? I love that. Let's see what the family deck has to add to that about independence and giving, which is, ultimately what this season's about, right? And we get roots out of the family deck. It says we are going to remember where we came from, for better or for worse. And we are grateful for the person we've become, either because of or despite our upbringing. And as we move through life, we're going to keep growing and changing. But we can't marvel at the magnitude of our journey without reflecting on where it all began, right? And that's true. We need to look more on our past as evidence of how far we've come instead of evidence of all the things we still need to work on, right? Because all we're really doing by bringing those things into our reality again, by thinking of them as mistakes, is saying that we want to learn that lesson all over. And then we repeat the same pattern, which is no fun, right? The bottom of the deck this time, reliability. Also, key to our loving relationships. So today we are going to be the model of perfect reliability. Well, as close to perfect as a perfectly fallible human can get anyway. And when we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. And that means our family members can trust us and believe us. And you know what? It's nice to be believed in, even when that belief extends only to picking up stray socks and making beds. Because, sometimes that's the most important job of all, right? Hello, babe. Good morning. And hello, Violet Melon. It's good to have you back. All right, and the black deck. What does it have to add to independence, reliability, roots, and giving? Oh, we got 2. No need to do. Boy, this one's been coming out a lot. Good morning, angelfish. You are exactly where you need to be, tribe. Exactly when you need to be. And there's nothing more you need to do. I mean, yeah, there's always going to be laundry and taxes. But in terms of your life's path, there's nothing that you need to do because you're already here. So take a deep breath, relax, trust the universe has your back, and then go do some laundry. Nice. All right. The bottom of the black deck. Authenticity. Boy, this one's been coming out every day this week in one form or another. Good morning, Nara. I'm so glad you made it. Remember, Magic Family, authenticity is the name of the game. And whatever comes up, we're going to feel it. And whatever needs to be said, we're going to say it. Whoever doesn't get it does not have to get it, but at least they know it because we have said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive post-it note about it, right? Sometimes just planting the seed of knowing by stating what our authentic truth really is, no matter what the situation or scenario, is enough to eventually have it bloom into somebody else's awareness. It may be the wake-up call that they need to get them kickstarted on their own journey, right? We have to keep appreciating every opportunity presented to us, whether it worked or not. Because remember, there is no good and bad. There's just what works and what doesn't. And by taking away that negativity, you take away the stigma too, and the guilt, and every other unkind emotion to yourself, right? Let's turn to The Universe Has Your Back deck next, by Gabrielle Bernstein. And the Affirmators cards you can find on knockknockstuff.com. Just in case anybody was wondering or had not heard me say that previously. So, it might help if I hold my deck right side up. So, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. But the fact that this came out reversed tells me we may still be having some problems believing this. So maybe we just need to keep saying it more and more. All right. Let's get another one. Oh my goodness. Take these ones in my hand. And we get the presence of love will always cast out fear, right? This is part of the knowing. We know this. It is a thing, right? It is what is. And the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need, right? Set it and forget it, kind of like your crock pot. And remember, obstacles are always detours in the right direction. So if something isn't working, turn around. Chances are there's an option you didn't see around the corner. The bottom of the deck. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. It's been a bit since we saw that one, but true nonetheless. All right. Let's go with the soul coaching deck next. Let's get some affirmations for today. Oh my goodness. It's going to be those. At least I caught them before they hit the floor this time. Our first one is fulfillment. Ooh, I like this one. Joy abounds in all areas of my life. Indeed, it does. Communication. I communicate from my heart, and love surrounds and protects me. Ooh, I like where these are going. Purification. It was coming out with the rain cards last week. This time we get a broom. It's time to sweep it out. My energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need. Indeed, it is. And I don't think we have ever got this card. But here it is again. I live my truth. Another card for authenticity. And the one we're going to read out of this grouping. Truth. There's nothing we love more here than truth, right? Okay, so the card meaning, my friends, find your truth. Be honest with yourself and speak your heart, Magic Tribe. Walk your talk and follow your inner guidance in all activities. You are the truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. Your soul wants you to know. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is knowing what that is. There's a place inside of you that always knows what's true for you and what isn't. And sometimes it takes sincere silence and deep stillness to find that voice. But once you do discover it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Release relationships that don't empower you and situations in which you find yourself being less than honest for fear of being judged or not accepted. Miracles follow when you take the time to be genuine. Magic Tribe. We live our truth. Always. In all ways. And so it is. Let's see what's the bottom of the deck. Epic. Power. Superman pose, my friends. It's time. Hope your seatbelts are buckled and your boots are on. Because you are a radiant, glorious, and powerful being. And the universe is about to show you just how glorious and powerful you really are. I hope you guys are ready. I know I am. This next week or so is going to be pretty fucking epic. You know, I have it on a higher source. But it can also be equally awful. And it's going to depend on what you choose. And it can go back and forth. So remember to set your intentions firmly, my friends. And always keep in mind, you create mindful moments throughout every day, reminding yourself that you are loved and miracles are natural. Now go out and harness that personal power of yours. And then tell me on Facebook how it turned out for you. I love each and every one of you beyond measure. Go out, be good to yourselves, and keep being good to each other. It's working. Bye, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow morning.